Grand opening, grand closing. Puerto77, the only friend these YouTube streets, right here with another video. All right, the so what? We're just gonna talk about the so what, and the so what is GTA 5 Online screwed over us single player gamers who love single player games, especially those made by Rockstar. The concept screwed us over. Granted, GTA 5 Online is commercially and financially supremely successful for Rockstar and probably achieved levels of money and revenue that they never thought possible. I'm not going to argue the business side. But me, as a single player gamer who grew up on Rockstar, and they came out with so many single player games, GTA 5 Online, that vision for gas, screwed us over. Let me take this back to Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog recently, about 2 weeks ago, said publicly that they're canceling Factions 2. Side topic, it's just weird how you have grown adults simply read something that's maybe 2 pages and they don't understand what they read. So like, I'd be wondering, how did you pass high school where you have probably had to read chapters and books and then write essays when you can't even understand a 2-page, you know what? I think that's like a whole other video. But anyway, Naughty Dog publicly made a public statement, again, no more than 2 pages, that said Factions 2 will be canceled because to continue the live service of the game, it would result in Naughty Dog dedicating the entire Naughty Dog Studios into creating content to keep the game going. In order for Factions 2 to be successful, Naughty Dog would have to now just focus on Factions 2. So because they were not willing to be a studio dedicated to gas, shut it down, and they're going back and just strictly focusing on their single player narrative driven stories. To understand what they said, we have to look at Rockstar. Rockstar recently suffered another hack. 2 years ago, whatever, there was the original GTA 6 hack. Now their GTA 5, apparently their GTA 5 online source code was leaked and a bunch of other files. Within that files was games that they canceled in order to focus the entire studio's power to GTA 5 Online. And to zoom it in, I made this tweet from looking through. It says, the alleged rumor Rockstar canceled the following projects to put personal resources behind supporting GTA Online. So if you look at what they said, what they canceled, right? They canceled the Grand Theft Auto game in Tokyo. They canceled Bully 2. They canceled The Agent, which we all knew The Agent existed because Sony specifically said it on the E3 stage. The Agent was, for those that don't know, the reason why Sony had them make The Agent, or the Agent game was going to be a PlayStation exclusive, was because Sony cut another deal. They revamped the Grand Theft Auto deal. Sony allowed Grand Theft Auto 4 to be a multiplat on Xbox day and date, because the game was supposed to be exclusive to PS3. But because of the issues of PlayStation 3 and the low sales, it would have hurt Rockstar financially if the only platform that had Grand Theft Auto was PlayStation 3. So they renegotiated the deal. Agent was that negotiating table. But as you can see, we never got the game The Agent. Okay? So The Agent is canceled. You're probably wondering, what did Sony do in the backdrop? I would imagine if Rockstar said, we don't want to make The Agent, Sony, can we cut another deal? Probably Rockstar told them their actual plans for gas and games as a service, and Sony probably said, you know what? Just give us the marketing rights to every game you make here on forward, and we'll call it even. I guess maybe, because that's what it seems logical. Because so far, all the marketing rights have been on PlayStation since then, right? Anyway. And then, here's what's crazy. 8 story DLC for Grand Theft Auto 5. And all of that is to keep GTA Online going. So GTA 5 was supposed to have 8 downloadable content for stories, similar to what Grand Theft Auto 4 had, if you remember. The Lost in the Dam and the Ballad of Gay Tony, which was 2 story DLCs, which were great. GTA 5 was supposed to have 8 in that amazing world that they designed. But instead, I would imagine some of those stories were converted into a gas type scenario for money transactions. And we got what we got. Now, granted, Grand Theft Auto 5 Online is probably one of the most successful games in gas. It's been around since 2013 and it's still kicking. It's just incredible from a financial perspective. But from us that we enjoy single player games, we missed out on Tokyo, Bully 2, The Agent, and 8 DLC storylines. We don't get none of that. And I don't play GTA Online. Now this is where the community splits. This is great news for those that love GTA Online. You got what you wanted. You got exactly what you wanted, right? But for those that, let's be honest, put GTA, Grand Theft Auto on the map, it was because of the single player story driven games. It wasn't because of their online. It was the single player driven games. And it made Rockstar hugely successful to the point where they had the money to say, you know what? Let's try this online thing out. And it worked for them, right? But then they forgot about the people that put them in their success in the first place. And this leads me to, well, let me bring up one more other thing, right? That you see here. Over here, because of the leak, they found like concept art to what would have been the game The Agent, right? And looking at this was the map for The Agent. So it would have been an open world. And The Agent would have been kind of like a spy espionage type game. So you have to do assassinations and all that stuff. So who knows what crazy gameplay mechanics and stuff that we would have seen, right? And then this is just some concept screenshots. Let me zoom this in for you guys. Now the graphics look weak because this is the PS3 era. So this is stuff. But as you can see, you see some scuba diving. So obviously underwater missions to, you know, reach a point and stuff like that. It would have been the signature third person, you know, story driven viewpoint and stuff. But this right here looks like first person in a way. So they probably was already playing around with first person view mode and stuff in this game. Is there another thing? And then this is just more concept art. So this looks like a water mission and stuff, right? But what you see there, right? What you see there is pretty much the beginnings of, you know, The Agent. An open world spy. I think it was based off the 70s at the height of the Cold War. So who knows what crazy stuff, you know, Rockstar would have done, right? Especially with the Cold War, Vietnam, just a whole bunch of James Bond spy, old school spy stuff, right? But we didn't get that. We didn't get that because it's all about the online. It's all about the gas. The problem with gas, and this is my problem with gas, right? With any gas game. The problem with gas is its very strength is its very issue, right? Gas is one game that you just perpetually play. But my problem with it is still just one game. I need to play different experiences. I need to play different games and stuff like that, right? That's why I don't really play gas games no more. That's why I really stay away from gas. I did before, but I noticed it was taking so much time and I was missing out on different experiences in gaming, right? That's what I love about single player games, because the experience at a certain point will end. You'll get that satisfaction of completing the game, completing the storyline, and you'll either continue it on in a sequel or you just move on to another game and enjoy a new experience, right? And that's why I've been definitely more into the single player experience now, because I get to keep playing new games, new experiences, you know, and stuff like that. Gas just keeps you stuck in that one thing and you keep doing it over and over. And I'm not knocking it because a lot of people enjoy it, right? But as you can see from the list, we missed out on so much different experiences by Rockstar going this gas route. A Grand Theft Auto in Tokyo, Japan would be crazy. Now, sure, I know some people mentioned other games like Sleeping Dragon, I think it was called. And then the other one, obviously, Yakuza, which are good. I play Yakuza, right? I bought all of them. I think the next one I have to play is Yakuza 3, and I'm going up the chain, right? Fantastic franchise. But we cannot pretend that when it comes to Rockstar, they will do it in a way nobody else is doing it. Let's all be honest on this one. You could point, to all the games that are, open world styles that are based in Japan. Rockstar will crush all of them and do things that none of them do. Let's all be honest, right? Rockstar's the king at this. They're not going to be beat in this genre, right? So Rockstar, Grand Theft Auto, in any city in the world, they're going to master it, okay? 8 story DLCs for Grand Theft Auto 5 would have been fantastic, but again, we don't get it, So me personally, I am so glad Naughty Dog stood their ground and said, you know what, we're not going the gas route. Because imagine how many games we would not be able to play for Naughty Dog just for one mode, one game, an online factions game. And that's all you will see Naughty Dog do. Year after year after year after year after year. PlayStation 5, PlayStation 6, PlayStation 7, PlayStation 8. Nah, dog. Nah. It's not it. This shit hurts, I'm gonna be honest. But it is what it is. For those that are into gas, y'all love it. Like I said, this is where the community is split. You got those that just stay on GTA Online and that's all they play. And that's it. And that's all they care to play. And nothing wrong with that, I guess. For me, though, I need new experiences. I need more games. I like to beat the games, and I like to go move on to the next game. And I love that. Being an experience, a new game, and keep doing it. Crazy. So, final thoughts. GTA 5 Online screwed over the single player. From getting the games, a single player games, us gamers who love single player play, we got screwed over. We got missed out on insane amount of content, all because of gas. Let me know what you think on the comment section. This is your only friends YouTube Streets Puerto77, and I'm out of here. Peace.
Grand opening, grand closing.